If you have anything for the show today, 1-866-313-FREE. Write that down, 1-866-313-FREE. Feeling better, Jimmy? You got your coffee, you got your cereal.
Yeah, I finally ate a little bit. I feel better. I just didn't sleep at all last night, like 3 hours.
Fair name.
Tired.
Jimmy's a little tired.
I'm sleepy. I was at the cellar, and I went dropping stupid Bob Kelly off. And we were talking about massage places. And he goes, yeah, this place I used to go to a long time ago. So I'm like, yeah, why don't you show me where it is?
Uh-oh.
And he can't remember where it is because it's been years since he's been there. But he's like, I think it was that block. So we go down. He goes, that's not here anymore. I go, all right, I better go home. He goes, let's go around the block again. I'm like, no, because if we go around the block again, I'm stopping. He goes, let's just look. So of course, we see it. I'm parking. And I walk up to the door. I walk down the steps. And the way they do it at this place is it's a really big place. And the lady goes, hi, first time? I go, yeah. And she goes, okay. And then there's two other Asian girls dressed in white. It was like they were Clockwork Orange. All white pants and white T-shirts. Walk you to the back into a locker room. You get into a locker, put all your clothes in, you're naked. And I know there's a few guys walking around. And usually in these places, it's kind of, you don't see the other customers.
Right, on the QT.
It's kind of on the DL.
Right.
But I see other guys mingling in the locker room. So I put like this little paper-thin towel. I walk through a glass door. I see a line of 7 guys waiting to walk through this other door.
Uh-oh.
So I go, what is this? They go, that's the line for the washdown. I'm like, all right. So I'm standing in line in a towel.
The washdown?
7 other men.
What's the washdown?
Well, they wash you down. It was just awful. I'm there with these guys, and we're all trying to make small talk as we're in towels.
I love you, Johnny Cakes.
Waiting to have people who just got off a slave ship service us for $80.
Just stepped out of a cargo container.
And what would happen was there was a door that was closed in front of us, and somebody would go in, and you'd hear like this water getting sloshed around, and then you'd hear the door go like suction from another door that you couldn't see had opened. So like, you know,
it's kind of scary.
It's kind of like if you in a room with 2 doors, you open one, the suction will pull the other one closed a little more. So that was the sign that it was someone else's turn coming up.
Oh.
25 minutes I'm in this line with a bunch of men in towels. I get into this little room. There's a big piece of rubber on like it looks like a doctor's office.
Again, not a good sign.
No. And it's wet, and there's a big tub of water and with a bucket in it.
Where is this, Saigon?
You get face first on this awful... I thought of you the whole time because it was like this was the same piece of rubber every other naked man had been laying on.
Oh, no. Walk away.
And there's water on it, of course, so I lay on it on my stomach, and she just puts soap on you, and she throws buckets of warm water on you. It
like
was
you're an animal.
A car wash. It was like a car wash. It was a brushless car wash. And then you think it's going to be sexy and saucy. She's going to loofah you. Nothing. Just like a quick one. It really is just like a cleanup. And then you get your robe on. They give you a thin robe.
But they want to make sure you don't have anything?
They just want to make sure you're clean for the massage.
Yeah.
And they put an awful robe on you. You take your big locker key. Then you go back to the other door.
Not as awful as the robe you're going to have to wear in a few years.
You walk through the other door. 2 more people. It's right. It's like an assembly line. They run it well. 2 other girls come and grab you and go, okay, TV lounge. There's so many guys here. There's not enough tables. We all have to wait in a TV lounge. At one point, there were 11 of us at midnight waiting in a TV lounge.
Do you make eye contact?
It was so awful. We all had to laugh. Like, none of us could believe we just came here for a little relaxation.
What type of guy is in here?
Just regular guys.
Does it run the gamut?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The only thing I'll say is you felt kind of comfortable because the place was clean and you felt like... no one's going to steal your stuff because it was like run like a real establishment. So there's 11 of us in this little room watching the Phoenix Suns game, and I finally just blurted out. I'm like, this place is awful. I'm like, it's just a bunch of men watching TV. Everybody chuckled, and one guy goes, yeah, in robes. So we all had like a laugh over that, and then we realized this is not funny.
Nervous laugh.
It's midnight. I have to get up at 5. All I want to do is get a handy. I want to just be relaxed and go home.
Right.
So I guess 20 minutes later, it's finally like the lady would come in and go next, and then whoever had been next would go into with the girl. And she'd introduce you to your massage girl. They all look exactly alike. And I know that's like stereotypical. Every one of these chicks is dressed exactly alike. They're all wearing white. They all have straight black hair. It's almost like they don't want you to be able to identify them.
Right.
Like if you're a cop.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking, and
it was the girl in white with the straight black hair.
Exactly.
I believe she was Asian.
So
With no expression.
No expression.
They round up every Asian in the city.
I couldn't tell if she was happy or if the building was on fire. So it's finally my turn, and she goes next. So I walk out, and then some guy in a suit is walking down the hall, and she goes, "Oh, okay." And then she hustles me back into the room with the other guy.
Why?
I don't know.
You're
I guess
done.
He was a regular customer. So they're all laughing at me when I walk back in. I was so embarrassed. They're like, "What happened?" I'm like, I don't know. And I have to sit back down, and then she's like, "Next." And then
Do you ever get recognized in these situations?
I don't know if I did or not. No one said anything. I have in the past.
It's Lil Jimmy.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, you openly talk about this stuff, but it must be a little weird if you get recognized in that situation as you're sitting in a TV lounge with other guys. Hey, aren't you the guy from HBO?
Well, I needed a real massage. I mean, I worked out yesterday. I mean, I was really sore. I wanted. And
well, this place obviously has a reputation if they have so many people going there at midnight
and one
on
guy's,
a Thursday night.
The one guy's going, "I had an appointment." Yeah, did you? Stupid. Do you know what we're doing here? It's not a doctor's office.
Yeah.
People are not licensed. They've only learned to do it because they've been forced to do it since they were 5. They're miserable. Don't you love it? So it's finally my turn. And they introduced me to my girl, and she's cute. I think, compared to the other girls, I wouldn't know. I think I tinkled. I said, "I have to pee." I'm like, "Wait here," because I wanted her. And I came out, and it was a different girl. And I only noticed because the face was kind of more oval.
A little different, but you couldn't really tell.
Who cared? Aren't you the... doesn't matter. She takes my hand, walks me up the steps into like a very clean massage room, and she goes, "I'm Angela."
Sure you are.
Are you? So
Angela.
I get naked and I lay on the massage table, and I gotta say, it was well worth the wait. A sexy...
4-star review?
No, but not 1 star like originally. The thing I liked about it is a lot of times massage places, you go for an hour, they rub your back for a while, and then